Hi everyone, it's Susan from SusanWinter.net. Thanks for stopping by my channel today. Thank you, all of you who are subscribing here. I love it, and I love what you write and what you say, the commentary with each one of these videos. So I'm continuing to answer your questions that you've written me, and this one's from Carmen. It's about when you establish a boundary and your partner uses that against you to punish you. All right, here's what's going on. Let me read this. Carmen writes, "Hi Susan. My boyfriend broke up with me when I asserted a boundary and told him that I needed more effort from him in the relationship. He told me that he can't handle fights because it reminds him of when he used to be a loser and couldn't do anything right. Is he a narcissist punishing me or just a broken person? We split once before when he said he would not tolerate my behavior." Oh, Carmen. Yeah, okay. Both. You got a wounded boyfriend who's a narcissist and abusive. All right, here's the deal. Anybody who puts you in a no-talk rule, that's not a relationship that can last. It's the opposite of what we are trying to do. Relationships are about intimacy. Intimacy is about honesty. Honesty is about being able to share our feelings and not being condemned because of it. And you know what? Your body, your heart, you have a right to say what happens with all of that. Yes, you do. Even in casual dating. Everything, straight across the boards. I'm just terrified that half the time we've been trained to stop speaking up in our fear of keeping somebody. Oh my gosh, I don't want to upset him. What if I look weak and tell her what I want and need? I mean, we've gotten so paranoid about asserting ourselves, about just speaking our truth, that we've negotiated ourselves into horrific relationships. And then when they blow up, we feel like it's our fault. We have to turn this whole thing around and remember how to look at life and our participation in it and this aspect of life, which is relationship, and we have to learn where our human rights lie. You have a right to not be abused. You have a right to communicate. And I'm sorry it makes him feel uncomfortable. I'm sorry he doesn't like to hear that you have a need, that you're requesting his help, that we're asking our partner for their help because these are the things we do before we have to leave them. We're giving them a chance. Here, I'm telling you what's hurting me. I'm telling you what's not working. I'm telling you because I care about you, I love you, and I want this relationship to work, but I can't do it on my own. And Carmen, you told him what your bottom line is. I need you to participate in this relationship. But that's harmful to him. Oh, you're abusing him because you're reminding him of him being a loser in the past. Nobody's calling him a loser. This is a completely different topic. You know, you're either reliving your past because you want to play victim and use that to just throw somebody off the real scent, which is you're lazy, or you don't know how to be in a relationship. And instead of working with your partner, who is Carmen, you've decided that you want to give up all rights and just, we can't have a talk rule. You can't remind me of anything I'm not doing right because that upsets me. Carmen, you didn't lose anything. You can't have a relationship with somebody like that. Part of the way that we can tell if we've got a good mate that can go the distance and wants to be involved with us and is healthy enough and has a skill set to be in a relationship is if they can talk about the icky parts. Can you talk about the not pretty parts of our relationship? On your end, Carmen, you have to learn to articulate it in a very clear, non-dramatic, just factual way, just the way it is. And I have a feeling from the way you write that you did it. But you are being punished, yes. When we're being punished for speaking up, we're with a control freak, probably a narcissist. We're with somebody who's afraid and trying to limit your participation, limit all of your commentary to something they can handle, which is probably nothing. Are you allowed to tell them that you like them and care for them? They're doing a good job? Okay. So this is just not fair. It's not fair in any way. And I think the thing that bothers me the most You split once before when he said that he would not tolerate this behavior. Wow, that is so specific and so punitive. Okay, I don't tolerate this. This is like what a dictator would say before they kill you. I mean, this is not a healthy relationship. So, dear Carmen, and anyone else in this, if this person gives you a no-talk rule and then bails and breaks up with you, please go and do your happy dance. Celebrate their leaving, because this was never a relationship that could come to fullest fruition and represent who you want to be there. If you know what you want and you want to create better, that is, yeah, that's on you. You have to speak to your partner. You know, ladies, men are not mind readers. They are not telepathic. We think if they love us, they know everything. They don't. Guys, she doesn't automatically understand everything you've done. Don't assume. We have to talk. We have to be clear. We have to communicate. That is what a relationship is. That's what it is. And that's how you get to good, and that's how good becomes great. It's that constant dance, where you're at, what you're feeling. This is how you show your partner your control panel, so that you say, oh, by the way, don't touch this button, a little sensitive there. I'm working on these. I'll let you know when you hit here. This is a boo-boo from my past, but I'm working on it with you. You know, I am a little sensitive about that. So you tell them all that you can about yourself, and you tell them what you need to have working for you. That's okay, because it's done in a manner of sharing. We're in this together. We're creating a relationship. It's a joint effort. You're creating a wonderful model of what your relationship can be. And speaking up, not feeling as though we're edited, and certainly not being punished for speaking our truth. You know, that anytime you have that, please walk away. If you find your partner is making you mute, and always remember, it is your human right in a relationship to speak your truth, speak your mind, and keep your partner informed. I hope this helps. Carmen? Yeah, 2 times, second time around you got it right. Let him go. Thank you everyone who's written me. Thank you all of those, the people who keep contacting me on Magnify, and my wonderful, wonderful clients. I'm meeting new ones all the time. Thank you so much. If you want to know about my packages, it's at susanwinter.net, and go look at the consultation page. Also, you can hear me on iTunes, The Susan Winter Show. Thanks, everyone.